Good morning and welcome to the morning blessings. I've been waiting for you. How are you feeling today? It is Wednesday and it's 7:59 a.m. January 15th and I am Tessa-Marie. It's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for us to be alive today. Our topic for today, morning Lisa, I was just thinking of you. I have to call you. I have to talk to you for a few seconds maybe today if you get a chance. Good morning, Dawn. How are you feeling this morning? Sorry for dialing you on the way to the shower. Didn't mean to. So how are you guys doing today? Today is a really great day. And next chapters. Good morning, next chapters. How are you feeling this morning? Welcome to the morning blessings. It is cold, of course, because it's winter. It goes up and it goes down, and here we are. Oh, I know it's Fallon. Hi, Fallon. How are you? I remember the change in your name. So how are you doing, Fallon? I always like the spelling of your name with the N. It's so Irish. But here we are. It's a wonderful morning. It's 8 o'clock. And our topic, as you know, a whole bunch of topics came tumbling down all of last year, late, maybe in the last quarter of the year. And so I have topics going on, and yes, there's so many. So all these topics came down, and this one is one of them. It says, I said, forgive yourself and also forgive others. To be successful in anything, even in life, just to be successful, just being, feeling, not only the financial successful, but all type of successfulness. Forgiving those who caused you pain and hurt. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. And forgive those who you hurt. And that can be very hard to do. I cannot get over it. I'm not able to forgive that person. Forgiving ourselves is also hard. What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. They did this, I did that. There's no reason to forgive myself. Where there is no forgiveness, success will not come in, and you won't feel fulfilled. We won't. If the door is closed by holding on to grudges, nothing opens up for us. And we have to know that. Like, when you hear forgive yourself, you're thinking, well, no, they did it to me. But you see, forgiving yourself is more important than anything else you could do for yourself. You know why? You have to apologize to you for allowing yourself to be hurt by those people or the circumstance. So just think of it. Rest into it for a moment. Forgiving myself because I allow myself to be in this position where I was hurt. So you're saying, but I didn't know it was going to happen. Or I had no idea hanging with them would cause this to happen. Well, the thing is though, we get those little nudges so we can avoid those grudges. The thing is, we are not paying attention to the nudge. But when we get the grudge, we never let it go. And whereas, hi Loretta, your Wi-Fi is working in Dominica. Congratulations. And how is your warm weather doing? I'm sure you're enjoying it. Happy to see you. Your grudge is because you didn't hear or feel the nudge. We get the nudge. Always before you do something, we need to learn. Hi, Betty. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. You miss that nudge because you're not in the moment. You just say, okay, fine, I'll do it. But the nudge said, stop. The nudge said, no, it's not fine. You're not going to do it. But we do not listen to the nudges. And when we do not pay attention to a nudge, we end up with grudges because we walk or we put ourselves in a place where somebody is going to hurt us or make us uncomfortable or say something to us we did not want to hear or criticize us. Good morning, Rosalind. How are you feeling this morning? So this is the reason why we have to be careful about this thing called forgiveness. We have to forgive ourselves for having placed ourselves in a situation where we got hurt. And the hurt can come in any shape. It could be what they said. Because you know for sure, it's not so much what somebody has done, but how they made you feel by what they said. And that is where we hold on to a grudge. If all we consume with is hurting and pain and things, we see it on the internet a lot. Something happened in childhood, and this 60, 70-year-old person is attempting to educate us about how they got to where they are now. But they spend more time describing the hurt of 70 years ago. Whereas, what did you do? Yes, I got hurt. I was abused. I was slapped. I was treated badly. But I found out what to do. Tell me what you did. Do not keep repeating that pain. Because when you bring it to me, I go searching for mine so I can be on the same stoop as you. I can be sitting on the same step as you. So we need to learn to forgive ourselves. And we forgive ourselves first. So I forgive, I wasn't paying attention. You know what? You're feeling hurt. Something happened and you broke a glass, you fell somewhere, you did something. Action was by you. The thought was yours. And now you're living it. The words you predicted for somebody's demise ended up being yours. Dig a hole for you, one hole, but dig two. Because you have to do that. So forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself because you made a mistake. Forgive yourself and realize you cannot go back and fix that mistake that you made. Forgive yourself because you're not there anymore. Be grateful that you can look back and say, you know what I learned from that? What did I learn from that experience where I was hurt, I was crushed? And if you do not let it go, it's again like dragging a bag of stones in a desert, in the sand dunes, and every step you take, your feet is going deeper into that grudge. People, they have a lot of cliches about hurt people. You know, we all choose how to react. We all choose. We always have a choice. We have emotional prosperity. We have a choice. Because we know our emotion leans entirely on our five senses. What happens with our five senses? What I heard, I feel, I touch, smell, taste, sight, all of that. Hearing, seeing, tasting, you know, feeling. And we have a choice. Should I react this way or should I react that way? And we choose. So therefore, we should choose to forgive. They tell us, consider where it's coming from. Why? That is so we can let it go. They tell us 70 times 70 in scripture, right? To forgive. 70 times 70. That was a big number in the mind, but that is continuous. Let it go. So we have to forgive ourselves. That is the hardest one to do. We are not able to walk away from our mistakes and realize it was a mistake and let it go and say, I forgive me for doing this. I forgive myself for hurting myself. Good morning, Yuko. How are you feeling today? Then we turn around and we are unable to forgive those that actually hurt us. I'm not going to forgive them. I cannot forgive them. God has to forgive them and all of that. But you can set them free. Now, forgiving someone doesn't mean you have to say, I forgive you, I forgive you. You're feeling great. Congratulations. Thanks. I'm happy to hear that. It's not saying to that person, I forgive you for all what you've done for me. I forgive you, I release you, and all of that. You don't have to say it like that. You have to just let them know, listen, this is over. I'm turning the page. It's up to you if you want to write on the next page and stay in a proper lane. When somebody lies to you, they hurt you, they disrespect you. When you find out there's a lie, you're looking at it and you're going, why did they have to? See what I mean? You're leaning on it. Then the person that actually lied to you, when they're speaking, you go back to the childhood. Hi, Rita, I was thinking of you, and I meant to call you, so I have to give you a call. Oh, nice seeing you today. So, when you are in that situation that you have to forgive that person, it's not to say, I forgive you. It's to release it and let them know, I've turned the page. You want to write on this page with me? You want to feel how it is to let go of pain that the person caused. You have to tell them, I need to let it go. Sometimes the person that hurts you the most is so close to you that you're wondering, why did they do that? But a lot of us figure we have that piece of muscle in our mouth and we have a right to say whatever it tells us to say. Yes, it does. But we can always wrap it in different shapes and different colors and bring it out in there. So if you say to that person, I forgive you for what you did to me, that person is going to come back and say, did you know what you did to me too? You see, so you're creating an argument that will just not go anywhere. You know how you forgive somebody? It's just not discussing it anymore with them, letting it go. And it is not hard at all, right? It's not hard to let go. Oh yeah, it is. It's easier said than done. You have to put it down. You have to leave the load of stones in the desert. You have to let go of that pain. But how? You have to find something in your life in the moment. And maybe something that was there with that person. Something that was there before the fight began. And smile. And maybe that thing is the child you conceived together. Just that. And for that, you have to look and see that human being that is part of your life is because of that person who hurt you so much. How do you forgive them though? You forgive them by seeing this child, this human, this grown-up. And you have to acknowledge without them, this person wouldn't exist. I'm not saying there wouldn't be another child, but that one wouldn't exist. The traits and all those things belong to them. But the thing is not to go back to get hurt by the same person who hurt you last week. That's the one that's difficult to pull away from. It's like we're addicted to punishment. So we have to learn to forgive and realize, hey, they didn't know better. They do what they're doing because nobody taught them better. Hi, Julie, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? So when you are forgiving someone, you have to realize it's really forgiving yourself. Because you got the nudge when you started dating that person. There was a nudge, but your passion was so strong. You had to have a significant other. You got the nudge, this is not the right person for you. But you didn't pay attention to the nudge. You kept heading in that direction. The nudge is still there. You still have it. And the thing is, sooner or later, you forget it. You step into that situation, that environment. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, as I said, another human. And it goes south, it turns sour, and then you end up having a grudge. And if we do not let go of the grudge, we're not going to succeed in life. It will make you dry. Grudges makes your skin dry. I really mean it. It takes all your energy to hold a grudge, especially when you don't even see that person anymore. Sometimes people hold grudges against the dead. Really? Hi, Jean. Good morning. How are you feeling today? What are you doing holding a grudge against somebody who is dead? Who is dead? The point of it is this. You got a nudge. You ignored the nudge. And that's why you have a grudge. You would not be in that state of holding on to that pain caused by that other person if you had paid attention to the nudge. We all get nudges. And nudges are sent to us so we avoid having grudges, which keep us in pain and unable to forgive ourselves for not paying attention to the moment when the nudge came calling. Are you guys getting that? Think of it. You got a nudge, but passion and whatever, you weren't in the moment. And you ignored the nudge. You walked into this thing. And then years later, or a week later, or a day later, there was the grudge. Oh, that hurt that. The name, I'll never talk to them again. You are carrying a grudge because you weren't in the moment and paused to realize this is a nudge. That's an inspiration for me not to do this or to do this. I did not pay attention to my nudges, and now I have this pile of grudges that are holding me back from getting to where I go, because you deal with them. You see the person, you deal with them. And people will tell you not to go and forgive them, or not to let them go, or not to say peace, perfect peace. Just don't give them a hand. They bite it already. Well, you know that. So now you just do what that man in the Christmas Carol said. You get a 39 and a half inch pole. So you feed them, but with a little bit of distance. You do not roll around in the same pot with them, in the same hay. You do not sit really close to them. You have to be alert. No, you have to be alert, because if you are not listening to the nudges, you will have more grudges to pile on your own head, not on their head. What we contemplate, that is what we become. We do not like to see Scrooge when he was terrible, but many of us walk around like Scrooge. We do not let go. We do not forgive. We don't even, as I said, we do not forgive ourselves. We criticize ourselves first thing in the morning. We get up. For some of us, it's lickety-split and off we can get up and go. Some of us, we have to be conscious of balance and feet and everything. And when you get to the washroom, hands on the counter, you look at your face in the mirror and you decide what you're going to make look horrible, holding on to a wrinkle, to lines, to dry skin. And that's what you concentrate on. But yeah, there you are. You have beautiful, beautiful mahogany skin, almond-shaped eyes, peaches and cream on your skin, but you're criticizing yourself. You have to forgive yourself for that. The reason why I brought this in is to tell you, forgive yourself for criticizing yourself. If your best thing for you, first thing in the morning, is to criticize you, what do you expect the world to do? You have already destroyed yourself by, I'm not good enough, I'm old, I'm dry, I'm crippled, my neck hurts, my toe hurts, my hair hurts, everything. No. What about a smile? And say, here you are. You look amazing. And maybe you don't feel it. But find something. You have eyebrows that are beautifully shaped. People die for those. You have nice earlobes. Find something in that face and that neck. And use it. And make sure you bring it out, because when you have spent years and years of criticizing yourself, you need to forgive yourself for that. I know we say forgive others that hurt us, but we hurt ourselves more than anybody could hurt us, because we drag the pain they cause into our future. They are long gone. I don't mean they're dead. They're no longer part of your life, and you're still talking about it. And what do you expect to have? More of it. Because what you contemplate, or what you feed, or what you cater to, or what you indulge in is what you're going to get. With a seasoned spirit, I have a gorgeous vanilla for seasons. I love that. I love that, John. So you have to see that. Instead of talking to yourself and saying you're old, change it. And when people say to you, you're old, you need to rest, and so I go, no, I'm an experienced citizen. And they go, whatever. So I gave them what I am, an experienced citizen. I'm not a senior citizen. I'm an experienced. You see that English language? Senior, junior. But and they throw it at us. No, I am alive. I am amazing, and I have lived. Do you want a story from me? Do you want that? Do you know that I know every new action you're going to take, you're going to be scared? I can tell you that too will pass. So that's why I have the experience to give you. So knowing you're an experienced citizen and you've been around, even steel and iron, if you leave it out in the rain and the sun beats on it and the snow hits it in its face, it's going to show wear. So our bodies is going to show wear, but you do not have to take it and bring it out there so that everybody can see it more and make you feel, oh, you look so sick, or you can't raise this, or you already know that. I don't need you to tell me that. So forgive yourself at home in the morning for all of those criticisms you put on yourself. Forgive yourself for letting others hurt you. Forgive yourself for letting others abuse your generosity, your kindness, your understanding, your patience, the way you would comfort them, but they just take advantage. Forgive yourself for allowing others to come into your life and disturb it. Forgive yourself that you gave the key to your heart to somebody who does not have a heart of their own that they can nurture. So you have to find a way to get that key back. And the only way to get that key is to forgive you for allowing you to be in this situation to hurt you so much. And let them go. If you want to see more anger from another human being, tell them, I forgive you. Oh my goodness, they get angry. So you have to forgive you, so you can deal with them. Because they see nothing wrong with what they did. They will consider it tit for tat. They'll consider it an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. They don't care. And they'll come back and do it again. But if you forgive yourself, you're going to put yourself in the moment of time. You're going to stand on the moment of time. And when you get there, you're going to realize this is a nudge. This is a nudge. Sometimes we meet someone and you heard the old people say, when I met them, the hair on the back of my neck stood up. When I met them, I was cold. But that person has seen something in you they want that they do not have. They're cold. They want your warmth. They want your energy. They want to be you. They want to be in you to the point where they want to be around you. You are to them nectar, to a butterfly, to a bee. So they're going to come into your life. But no matter how hard you try, you still find being with them uncomfortable. So you have to plan. You have to be in the moment to realize, where would I go with that person? What would I do with them? Because if you don't pay attention to that nudge, that you were cold and the hair on the back of your neck stood up, you were uncomfortable, you were itching, your body speaks. We just do not listen because we are not in the moment. We have to be in the moment. Nudge. You got a nudge. That's why you were shivering when they came next to you. And you're wondering why you have such a big grudge and you're carrying it right all over your life. You're just taking it and you're going from one. You have a grudge because you weren't paying attention. You weren't in the moment when the nudge came. Nudges are there to help you not to experience lifetime grudges. Think about it. Who's the last person that hurt you that you haven't gotten over? To be successful, begin to forgive those you need to forgive. It could possibly be yourself. So you're not feeling fulfilled. You're doing everything. I'm not talking about success in the form of having assets and money. No, not that. Because as you know, millions have it and there's no joy. So I'm not talking about that kind of success. I'm talking about that success that you look forward to getting up this morning. That you face a challenge and you can see what it is that's happening in your life at the moment to be grateful for. You're successfully managing your emotions. Somebody decide to push you in the supermarket for no reason at all, just because they have a grudge against somebody that looks like you. Somebody is afraid of your success, afraid of what you could be, so they put a block in front of you. They hold you back, right? So this is what you have to look at. But the most disarming thing you can do is to smile. Smile, an inward smile that comes out. So that hurt, you need to give it a chuckle, It's all right. It's okay. And then I like to do this. I take it and I hand it over to my guardian angel. I say, you know what, Joyce, you deal with this. I can't. It's just too big for me. You take it over. It's not that you don't want to confront and all of that, but there comes a time you have to realize, no, it's not going to make me feel good. And all about life is to feel nice, to feel loved, to feel cherished. And if you have a pang of grudge on one shoulder, a pang on the other shoulder, and you're going through that grudge, you see that person and automatically your features change. Again, you're doing it to you. You're doing it to them. It's like when you wish somebody something bad, when you say something nasty about another human being, it does not happen to them just because you said it. It only happens to you. You're the creator, like my brother Milton said, and you're the first one that heard it, and you're the last one that's going to hear it. You created those terrible words, and they hurt. And why do? Why did you find it necessary to do that? If that person has it, they're not going to like you, but it doesn't affect them. Like it will hurt you more because it's your creation. And that's why we have to spend some time to learn to forgive. Go back and try to clean the slate. Go back. It doesn't take hours. It takes a mere 2 minutes. Put your watch on a 1-minute timer and ask yourself to get the grace from whoever you believe grace for you comes from, to forgive those that I have forgave, that hurt me. You can say the Our Father, but make it more personal to you. If you can hold your breath for a moment, mouth open, and go back to the hurt and let it go. I forgive this, I am forgiving this situation, and forgive, all of that, until you draw yourself into today, and then you let it go. And every time that grudge comes crawling in, you just go to your guardian angel. You got this, right? You got this. Because if your guardian angels got it, you don't need to take charge of it anymore. So that you can go through your life in the moment and move as the day moves, you move with it, feeling charged. Because this morning, I forgive you, Tessa-Marie, for all the hurts I caused you. I forgive you for all the opportunities I didn't take that I should have. There's so much forgiveness for ourselves. Instead of going to your enemy or your whatever, and say, I forgive you, leave that alone. Deal with it through your guardian angel. I like it when you say, guardian angel, could you talk to the guardian angel of so-and-so for me? Just, your guardian angel knows what you're talking about. You do not have to say what results you're looking for, because you're not the one doing the work. I need to forgive myself. I need to let go of the grudges. Ask your guardian angel to help you do that. And it will work. It does work. And when you have nothing else to offer that person, offer them a smile. Just smile. Or wave. Sometimes they take your smile as an insult. They get mad at you. But you have to do something so that you have fixed your own life. Your job is you are the person in the race. What is happening here or behind you does not matter. What is important is your North Star. Make sure you have it. When I woke up this morning, the moon was in its glory, and because we have trees in the back and the snow, it was beautiful to see. Is that a new moon? I don't know. And it's all over the lawn, and it was the tree, the branches of the tree, it was so well over the snow. It was really a nice thing. I enjoyed that, and I did say I'm happy and grateful to have had the honor and the privilege to witness it and to realize how beautiful it was. So, who are you today? Loretta, welcome back. Betty, Rita, Fallon, Jean, Colleen, Lisa, Julie, Dawn, Lisa, and Rosalind. Thank you, wonderful, amazing humans, for being here. Have a great day. It was a full moon, a wolf moon. I know a little bit about that. Oh, but it was beautiful. I saw it at 4:30 this morning, something like that. And I really enjoyed looking at it. So have a great day. And see if you can spend a minute of just forgiving the back and a minute of being conscious you're doing it now. It will clear up. Have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.